Nice to meet you, Mr. John Quincy Adams. You too, Mr. Mike. I'm Mike, and I'm here with President John Quincy Adams. He was your former president. He served for 4 years, and he was from Massachusetts. And is it true that you spoke 5 languages by the time you were 14
No,
years old?
sir. No, sir. 6.
Oh, wow. No, okay. So would you like to say a few words before we continue with this interview?
Yes. I'm nervous right now, but I'm glad I was able to come. Glad I didn't mess up this country worse than it ever was, and I'm glad that I got to follow in my father's footsteps, second president, number 2. And this country, it's my baby. So.
Okay.
Cut.
So, Mr. Adams, explain the election of 1824 against Clay Crawford and Jackson.
Jackson. Well, he was winning the lead. He was winning fan favorite. But then the new Electoral College put us at a tie. Speaker of the House, Clay, me and him pulled a few strings, off the table. And that's how I became the 6th president of the United States.
Okay. Explain your goals and some difficulties you faced in creating transportation systems such as the Erie Canal.
Well, my goal was to complete Monroe's Canal, which created a trading for the Great Lakes, the Atlantic Ocean, that area. So that's what I was trying to create. But then the Jacksonians, all the followers of Jackson, all they wanted was to put me down. So they found out. They said that that was too much power for the president, according to the Constitution. But they were wrong.
What would you say was your greatest accomplishment during your presidency?
I mean, between us, I didn't do that much. But I did create the first national bank, which started a lot for the U.S.
Yeah, that's great. Mr. President, what is your opinion on foreign trade?
I prefer domestic trade with the American system, but then I know that we have to expand trade to other nations like Sweden, Norway, Austria, Denmark. Those kind.
Okay. What were some problems you encountered with your foreign policy?
The South, they opposed us sending delegates to settle expanding trade with Latin American countries because they feared that it would ultimately end slavery for them. So it's hard to work when South is against you, half the nation.
I see, that would not be good for the South. As far as domestic policy goes, did you support the American system and why?
I was a supporter of the American system, and I showed it through the Tariff of Abominations, which got rid of tariffs instituted tariffs with other nations, so that we can circulate goods inside our own nation. That way we can be self-sufficient and not rely on them.
Okay, that makes sense. And why did you choose to pass the Tariff of Abominations?
Because although we're used to foreign trade, we need to be self-sufficient so the American system can work. So I've instituted that so that we keep our goods in our nation.
Okay. Mr. President, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Quite frankly, I like to get stark naked and take an early dip in the Potomac. How about yourself?
Well, I like to do normal things like reading books and spending time with my family, but anyway, this is about you. Anything else?
Well, between us, I do want to go find those mole people. We all know they exist. Plus, it's kind of early, don't you think? Time for a nice swim.
Sit back down. You can save that for your spare time. All right,
Sure.
we got to do this interview. All right, that's nice. That's lovely, Mr. President. What were your thoughts on war?
Well, even though I was against war, I was unable to prevent the Mexican-American War from starting But to do my duty, I did help a few Whigs get on the opposition, because I am still against war.
I got you. What are your thoughts on your successor, Andrew Jackson?
We don't get along very much. I'm a sophisticated gentleman, and he's a hillbilly redneck. I mean, they let anyone run the presidency now. Yeah, sad to say, but the nation's going to go straight downhill from here.
Very interesting. What are your hopes for the future of this country, and do you think it'll happen?
Being a nationalist, I want this country to have a strong national central government, and also I want it to run on the American system because that's what I believe in. But with Andrew Jackson, it won't happen. He's not good enough.
Well, I guess we'll see. If you could go back in time, what would you change about your presidency?
I would be more outgoing, friendly, more assertive, make myself known more because I'm just that lower guy. I don't like that. In order to be reelected, I gotta be up there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, Mr. President, thank you very much for your time. Do you have any last remarks?
I just want to say I hope this country goes in the right path because it is my baby after all. I gotta keep it, and all the presidents just gotta keep it up. And I hope one of them finds the mole people because this is bugging me. That's a nice river out there. It's not the Potomac, but mind if I delegate myself?
Well, I'd rather you not ruin it.
But that's okay.
All right, Mr.
It's
President.
been fun. I'll see you later.